All right. Hit it.
It won't let me, bro. I don't understand it. Well, it says we're live.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Where's the intro?
I don't know. It's a good question. That's a really good question. This is what happens when you don't have.
Oh shit! This sucks.
Hold on, man. Let me see what I can find here. What's up, man?
This is a Huddle Sports Network broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
There we go. It's official. It's official. Open mic night. Holy cow.
Yep, and it's Rob's first time running the show.
That's right. First time. So if it's a fuck up, sorry. Let me apologize now.
He's a newbie.
That's right. Everybody's got to be new at some point.
So what do you think about the OTA so far? We've been hearing out of camp and shit.
I mean, I like everything I'm hearing out of Packer camp. I mean, we're all Packer fans in here. We don't have anybody else to talk about, but definitely Jordan Love sounds like he's clicking with his boys. Sounds like the defense is getting all ready to have a great season. I mean, man, there's nothing but good stuff coming out of camp.
Well, does everybody know this is open mic night? If you want to hop on, man. Fucking hit the link, hit the button. If you want to talk trash to me, go ahead, hit that button. Fucking don't mic. Don't be scared. We're just here to talk football.
Come say your piece.
Come say your piece, man.
Let's go. We can talk. Hey, we can talk about Hard Knocks. The Bears on Hard Knocks. I mean,
yeah, whatever you want to talk about. But until then, we'll talk about Carlson. Actually, he's been doing pretty good in camp on all those kicks, man. He's actually just says, hey, okay, I better get my shit together, right? They'll find somebody else because he's been actually kicking pretty darn in camp.
Yeah, we got another guy in there, correct?
Hope that Lion Guys fan shows up again. You talking about Darcy?
Yeah, you're talking about Darcy. I sent him the link. I don't know if he's going to show, but he's definitely got the link, man.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully we get some other people. We get some Viking fans on here, get some Bear fans on here. Yeah, Darcy. He's that guy's a character, man. There's no doubt about it. You guys should have heard the funny part. After he talked all that crap on the show, he came on it. He hit Ken, the host of the show, up after. Hey man, I need some help with my page. He was out here. I blow you guys out of the water.
You know what? I should actually start up my own goddamn thing and see how many followers I get. I bet I can get a lot more than him real quick.
Yeah, you probably could, man. You got a fan club already, John.
Hell yeah, I do.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he straight up hit Ken up and was asking for tips and everything else after he talked all that smack yesterday.
That was unreal.
Well, anyway, all right, A-Dub, what do you think about the Packer OTAs?
Thinking a lot's going smooth and well in our direction. Like, I don't put no stock or too much into OTAs. Like, I'm just waiting for the moment to come where these guys suit up in pads and show what they're really capable of.
Yeah,
I mean the unity that they're showing, as well as the dedication to getting better, is all well and good. Just like to see how far it all goes.
Yeah, it's going to be a good. I mean, you guys, as a Packer fan, everything is looking so good this year. It just seems like it's better than last year. I mean, guys are just finally.
I just feel better about all our depth. I mean, we got a lot of quality depth. You know what I mean? On paper, we do. They got to show it, but. Yeah, hell yeah, I do.
Club, I'm telling you.
I love every one of you guys, too, man. You guys love or hate me, I don't care, man. Fucking, I still love you guys all. I'm just out here to be a troll and fucking have fun and talk football. I hate the Lions. Hey, same old Lions. I think their fool's gold. Their roster's put together with duct tape.
Yeah, they're not. They're definitely.
They don't got depth, man. They think they do. I don't think they do.
I don't think they did anything to get better. I think they stayed the same. I think with the players they lost and everything, I don't think that the adds and the subtractions made them any better. I think they just stayed where they're at, which is still in first place in running the division. But
well, the big question mark is how much better they are when it comes to the weakness on their defense, being the secondary, because that was the biggest weakness they had going into the season.
Don't get me on that soccer shit, man. Oh, man. I can't. I won't be able to stop like Ken does, man. I won't be able to stop. Don't get me started. But anyways, yeah.
Let's see. What about the Bears? What do you guys think about Caleb Williams? Think he's going to be a bust? You think he's going to be the real deal? You think he's going to...
Given how the Bear fans and everybody else would hype him up as far as Caleb being the savior of the team, as far as their future being much more brighter, it's clear as day that for me, anything less than a winning record and a spot in the playoffs is a failure.
Well, I mean, they added so much to their team. I mean, last year they had 7 wins. With all the new pieces they added this year, I mean, you have to think 10 wins, no matter if Caleb is a bust or not. Just with everything else they put on there.
I'm saying anything less than a winning season is a failure, given everything you've done during the offseason.
Oh, I say 10 wins. I mean, 9 wins gets them that's a winning season, but 10
if you don't get over 8 wins, that fucking GM and fucking coach should be fired.
Well, yeah, you think they fire him if they don't get that?
I would. I mean, come on. I mean,
no, they don't. I don't know. You guys really think those lines?
My thing is this: given all the moves you made during the off season, as well as what you want to build off of from last year, like you did have a strong run and finish on a solid note. Your defense looked better than it was supposed to be. And the thing is, you got supposedly the quarterback you were meant to get, as well as one of the best receivers in the draft, to go along with two standout number 1 guys in Keenan Allen and DJ Moore. Like, given how much you supposedly have on that offense, that's just how I look at it. If you don't accomplish anything more than a winning season and at least a playoff win, that's how I look at it. Your season's a failure.
Yep, exactly. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You better get over 8 wins.
Especially one has to consider what expectations you have going into the year.
Yeah. All this hype and talk with Taylor Williams. All this hype, make them up. You've got to go out there and prove it now.
Yeah, and this team is supposed to be one of the most improved in the league going into this season.
Yeah. All the money and everything.
How often does a first-year rookie number 1 pick go and win 10 games? How often does that happen?
Not too often.
I'm trying to think back. I mean, how often does that happen?
It's a
but
rare
last
thing.
year, 2 people did it. Well, you can't wait till Love, because Love snapped.
Love got his 10th game in a playoff.
But he sat for 3 years. You can't reuse him as a
wasn't his first year.
Think about this. You did see a rookie You did
Stroud.
see it happen with C.J. Stroud. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not only did he get double-digit wins, his team won the division
Yep.
and made the playoffs.
See, but I think the Lions 3 years actually sniffed the playoffs. I mean, come on now.
See, here's Matt. I think he's kind of right about this. Fields was given a Honda and Caleb was given a Bugatti. How often does a 7-win team get that number 1 pick? And you're right. I mean, but that's on your GM, man. He gambled. You guys just got lucky with that. But even still, with all, I mean, all right, Ken's not here. Ken's a Bear fan. His whole thing was every season Fields progressed, and it no matter how small, it was still progression. And he thinks that was good enough to have him keep his job. I mean, if a guy can't hit 3,000 yards or 3,200 yards and like 25 touchdowns, I mean, you got to move on from him. In my opinion. So, I mean, I agree with you. Fields wasn't supposed to be a starter though. His first year, he wasn't supposed to start.
Cal is actually going into a very good situation. He's got a good offensive line, good receiver core. He's got good tight ends. I mean, he has everything going for him, man. He's got good running backs. So, I mean, the pieces are there for him.
What's up, Yoli? You are the top fan here.
Can't deny that. Cannot deny that at all.
Mm-hmm.
We're good,
Yoli.
Yeah.
Hanging in there. My first night hosting open mic, so bear with me if it's kind of slow. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. Fields wasn't a Foles guy. Yeah, you're right, but why did he keep him an extra year? Do you think that's what he was planning on to get Caleb? Why didn't he take a quarterback last year? I mean,
man, tell you the truth, man, Foles should I suppose you get paid more, but
I'm thinking that goes to Ken's point. He said before that if the Bears didn't have that number 1 pick, Fields would have stayed. Fields would have stayed over there another year.
Yeah.
Wow. And you guys really think that would have been good? I don't know, man.
My thing was if Fields stayed another year, this year would have been playoffs or bust for him.
Yeah.
Because you would think all the years you talk about him progressing and getting better, at some point, Fields. I'm thinking from last season leading up to this one, at some point, Bear fans would need to demand that Fields get them to the playoffs. Like all the progression in the world you watch him go through, and yet it still remains to be seen how soon before Fields gets that playoff experience he hasn't had yet. With everything the Bears got now, if he was still there, this year should have been the year that it does happen.
Yeah.
I think it was a money issue and didn't want to give him all that money. Draft a new quarterback and then
start off over. Yeah.
Well, I thought that too. Yeah. I thought that was the smart idea.
It's the smartest move. It is the smartest move. I mean,
you get on that rookie contract, you get another 4 or 5 years. It and just sucks, man. They wasted Fields' career.
And also, the fact that you're getting a quarterback for cheap means you will have more than enough money to pay everybody else that's coming in that's going to be expensive.
What's up, Lucky?
Exactly.
Welcome to the show.
All these new quarterbacks come out there. It's a crapshoot on any single one of them. You know what I mean? It's like you got to roll the dice and see what happens, man. He could be good. You don't know.
Yeah. Poles gets his guy, whether he wanted this guy or not. I just think Fields wasn't his guy, and he had to make a choice. I don't necessarily if he wanted Caleb or not. I mean, he got him. The number 1 pick. I don't think the Bears. When's the Bears ever had a number 1 quarterback pick like this ever?
I mean, until Caleb can prove everybody wrong, man. Everything I see on him, I don't think he's gonna be that good. Everybody hypes him up, but man, he has the same traits as Fields. Holds on the ball too long. He's careless with the ball.
Somebody else once talked about what type of competition has Caleb Williams been facing during his time in college, as opposed to him even being drafted as the number 1 QB.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, does Green Bay got it figured out by sitting a guy for 3 years? I mean, I don't know. I mean, you look at the last 30 years and it's worked out for us. But, I mean, here we are again, where everybody talks about us getting ready to give him a big contract based on 1 year's work. 1 season.
let's be clear. Jordan Love himself was a project guy at best. Like he was one of those QBs that needed time to be groomed and pretty much had to go through a learning curve before we gave him his first year as a starter. Like you couldn't throw him into the fire right away given his current state.
Right.
He had like from Green Bay looked at him and like the potential is there for him to be good, but we need to give him some time to sit behind and learn and develop behind an established veteran like Rodgers before he goes out there.
How you doing, David? Welcome to the show. Go Pack Go. Yeah, nobody. I agree with you, man. Nobody knows, and I think though. I mean, Caleb's got a great situation. I mean, bro, he's already got a number one with DJ Moore there. Then they bring in a number one with Allen, and then Odunze is going to be a number one regardless. He's already got number one. You know,
Caleb's got the tools. Caleb's got the tools. It all comes down to their coaching and how the coaching coach them up, how the quarterback coaches coach them up, and how with the system they run with them. It's all going to come down to that. You know,
they got this new OC from Seattle. I think he came over from Seattle. I mean, I don't know how good he's going to be. I mean,
you know what? When you speak about the new OC, that reminds me about one of the issues that does plague the Bears at times is lack of continuity within the coaching staff. Like, how many coaches you go through every year as far as these guys you bring in that need to develop. Like, if you ain't have no type of real continuity within your coaching staff, that hurts your players' development, especially QB.
Yeah.
As far as them having to learn a different system so many times, like I'm sure that's what hindered Justin Fields in terms of his growth down there was having to learn a different system from Matt Nagy to Luke Getsy over there.
Yeah.
That
has a lot to do with it. I mean, you switch systems, you got to learn everything all over. I mean, man, I can't even imagine. Some of the language in those offenses is crazy.
Yeah, but not the same plays. It's just different languages, basically what it is.
Yeah. And here. Now, see, I'm going to be honest. I don't follow college football a lot. When we start getting close to the draft, I start paying attention to I start watching clips and tape on guys, but I don't follow. I mean, I got too much shit going on. I can't follow college. But, I mean, I didn't know that. I mean, Rattler was one of the quarterbacks that was in there. He was talked about. He got drafted. I mean, I don't know how good he is. I don't know if that's taking the job from him. It means he's going to be great.
That's kind of cool, man.
He's got some. FYI, Eberflus is from the same high school as me. Small world. Wow,
that's cool, ain't it?
Little Matt's got a little royal there, huh? Holy shit!
He's a damn good fucking defensive coordinator, though. I mean, coach. You know, he did turn that defense around. So
let me ask Bear fans. This is a tough question. I don't know. If let's just say Caleb sucks and he's going to tank, how long do you wait before you pull the trigger and put Bajan in?
Fucking spam right there. Holy fuck.
Yeah, I know. I see that shit. We're going to get rid of that.
Bye.
Get rid of that.
Let the door in, yes.
Yeah. I don't mind people coming in, but come on, man. Okay, we saw that one. The small world. That's an interesting tidbit. It sure is, bro. I mean, look, if I was with somebody like that, I'd be talking about it.
Oh yeah.
I went to school in Chicago, bro. Nobody famous there.
You went to school in Chicago?
Yeah, bro. I grew up in Chicago. I spent the first 30 years of my life in Chicago.
Did you wear your Packer hat and gear and pride?
Yeah, fuck yeah, bro. Proudly. I'm third generation, man. Bro, I got my tattoo in a fucking tattoo parlor in Chicago. Are you kidding me?
I thought they'd keep them cracker pack jock, fucking little stickers.
Nah, bro. I got my tattoo in a for sure. I ain't fucking around.
Doesn't Nick owe you guys, or owe you a fucking tattoo yet?
Yeah, Nick owes a Ken.
Ken, fucking tattoo. That's what it is.
I think he's reneging.
Yeah.
Although Nick's getting a tattoo today, so he's supposed to be finding out about it.
Oh yeah.
Nick's if I was Ken, I'd put a
tutu on. Was he putting a tutu on his arm?
I don't know. I would have him put something feminine, but that's me.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's a great question, and I don't know, but I'm going to guess it's going to take a lot to get him off the field. I mean, seriously, I agree. I don't think it. I mean, what does he got to do? Go? What if he loses the first 5? Do you think they bench him? Do you think they bench him for Bagent?
They don't have to.
Yeah. Really? You think so? Fuck.
Oh yeah. The fans won't fucking take that.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Do it, man. The Badger fans.
Yeah, you could. I mean, you could be sure it could happen. Like, think about this. During Fields' rookie year, Bear fans did bully their own franchise to have Fields come in and play a few games in before he was supposed to. Like, during that time, they felt they had every chance to make the playoffs, and now this is a year where they might have that same belief now. This team is built for making the playoffs, so whoever they got at quarterback has to deliver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. I don't think they do it. I mean, I think they're gonna just ride it out. I mean, that year, the first year for Fields, what you're talking about, they had Foles in there. Foles, he was there. They had like 3 quarterbacks. When Fields was there their rookie year, they didn't have Foles. It was Nagy and Ryan Pace back then.
Yeah.
No,
where did Red fucking?
Yeah, they had Andy. They had the Red Rifle was the starter.
Yeah, Andy Dalton was the starter then. Yeah.
Was the starter.
See, if they were smart, they would have been badging it first. To tell you the truth, let him start out, and then slowly bring in fucking Cal. But that's just me.
Well, I mean, look, the Packers. I mean, we have Aaron Rodgers. See, if you got Aaron Rodgers, then you don't have to play your fucking.
See, if I was Foles, I would go get Tannehill, bring him in, have him be the starter, let him be the and then bring in Cal slowly and fucking towards the end of the season or wait till next year.
Yeah, but
I'm thinking it does help. It does help a lot to have an established veteran that a rookie can learn and develop behind.
Yeah, and Tannehill will be a good one too. I think Tannehill will be good for him.
Especially like that whole deal with Atlanta having Michael Penix Jr. behind Kirk Cousins would help.
Shit, Tannehill will do pretty damn good with that fucking roster. Tell you the truth, I bet he'd actually fucking be pretty damn good in that offense. Tell you the truth.
Think?
I think so.
And I don't know. I never liked Tannehill.
I don't know, man.
I never liked him. I mean, there was a lot. They could have got someone else other than Tannehill. There was a lot of quarterbacks that were out there, but they weren't seeming to go that way. They were going to stay with Fields or they were going to take Caleb Williams. And we just nobody knew.
You know what? I can understand why some people don't like Tannehill. Like, for me, Tannehill is no different from Dak Prescott or Kirk Cousins. He can be dependable for the regular season, but he just never seems to deliver in the playoffs.
I mean, I can see especially the first pick in the first draft. I mean, you got to put him on the field right away. I mean, I do get it, but to be smart, man. I mean, if you really want to fucking make sure, I mean, give a kid a year, man. Let them grow up. Let them know to fucking read the defenses and stuff. Don't just slam into the wolves. I mean, that could ruin him too. Could take his confidence, and I mean, they're going to get some pretty big. I mean, these defenses. Pass rush these days is not better than college, man. Not faster. Everything's faster. Reading the blitzes.
Going in the second half of the season, if you start someone else, does a guy benefit from that? I mean, because I just talking to the Viking fans, they're saying that they want Darnold to start, and then they want what's his name to take over by the second half. By the second half of the season. To me, I think you let the guy sit. Just let Darnold just ride it out. And, if the Vikings are smart.
Winning, keep going. He's winning. Let him ride. Let him be winning.
They got Aaron Jones. They're all hyped on Aaron Jones. Then run the hell out of Aaron Jones so you see that he's broke.
You'll do good for him. You will. I'm not going to doubt him.
And then Sam Darnold throughout his career has had a nasty habit of turning the ball over a lot. That's been his habit ever since he got drafted, even playing with the Jets. Many other teams he played with, he's had that nasty habit of turning the ball over, and he's not very reliable for winning games.
Yeah.
So do you think it's because of a lack of talent? I mean, he's got some great studs. I mean, look, who's got Hawkinson for tight end? He's got JJ. He's got the other dude. I can't think of his name.
Jordan Addison.
Jordan Addison. And then you throw in. We all know Aaron Jones is a receiving running.
Yeah,
I mean, he's got great fucking hands.
Yeah,
that's a weapon they did not have before.
Yeah, he has plenty in that core, but I'm just a little.
You think it's not going to help?
Skeptical when it comes to his arm. When it comes to Sam Darnold's arm talent at the position.
So you're saying Alexander? So Alexander and McKinney, those guys are going to have a field day picking them off, huh?
That's right, bro.
There's a good chance they could. Like I'm saying, he's had a nasty habit of turning the ball over a lot. So that's the reason why I don't trust him.
Yeah.
The biggest thing I see this year, the Packers last year established themselves with this nice young receiving core. And this year they went on and addressed the secondary to address the receivers and everything else that the rest of the division got and stacked up. Because everybody's got talent, man. We got to defend against that stuff.
Exactly.
They either got a decent quarterback or decent.
If anything, I say Green Bay just has to prove this year is that what we did last season wasn't a fluke.
Well, one thing about it, as of today, we got $30 million in cap space, man. So we can do some damage. Let's go.
I was hoping to be hearing about Jordan Love signing or something.
Jordan Love or
Eddie Clark.
I keep saying that case about Jordan Love signing will be on Green Bay's terms and no one else's. Like they will sign him eventually. It's just gonna be on their time.
Let's see here. Caleb's college coach has a history of number one picked quarterbacks, Kyler Murray and Mayfield. Oh wow, I didn't know that. Yeah, but all right, I'm going to say this: Mayfield, I'm still kind of on the fence about, but Kyler Murray, I think he's a terrible fucking quarterback.
But here's the thing about Murray: he did have a Pro Bowl year, and who was his quarter? And think about this: Tom Clemens helped develop Kyler Murray at the time that he got drafted.
Yeah, you're right. Clemens he's a guru.
Like, and the thing is, like, ever since Clemens left him, he just wasn't going to do anything else. How do you guys think Clifford would play if Love had season-ending injury early in the season?
Hey, don't take it away.
Clifford, if he played, it would have been us having to go back to phase one all over again, because any Packer fan who thought Clifford was just going to carry this team once he got in the second he got in, just wasn't knowing nothing, didn't know anything. Like, you expect a rookie to do everything right with his first year playing. Doesn't always happen.
No.
Like, not everybody can be a C.J. Stroud coming in the league.
Absolutely.
I think after now, I think I'll be comfortable with him being in there if with a short term for a few games if he gets injured.
All right, I was going to say you better put some backstory on it. 2 games, maybe. Anything more than that, and I think we're in serious trouble, man. I don't know if Clifford can handle the whole load, man.
I don't know, man.
I'm not so sure about
it. But one thing about it, that Michael Pratt, he's looking really good. He's pushing Clifford, man. He's going to be pushing Clifford, that's for sure.
I think so,
huh? I said before that there's a good chance he could challenge Clifford to be QB too.
Yep, I see it already. Yep, it's going to be a good challenge. But yeah, I think I'd be comfortable for a few games. But not Love goes down. I think our season is going to be pretty much. We won't be in the basement, but we'll be able to carry our own, I think.
Yeah, for sure. Huge football guy in Buckeye. Clifford wasn't that good at Penn State. There we go.
I already knew that.
So yeah, but Clifford, I mean, he's looked good. He's looked good in some of the. Here we go. What's up, Isaac? What's up, Isaac?
But yeah, he's got Tom Clemens, and he's got the floor teaching him. So I mean, Yeah, I have no confidence.
Like, he has the guys. I might
Well,
have
he's
gone to some game.
Yeah, if you
I'm
a game or two this year.
I'll be at the Titans game this year if anybody's gonna be there. Yoli.
The Titan game.
Yeah,
the Titan game.
The Titans game in Nashville. I'll be there.
Oh, you going to Nashville, huh? Where you live, A-Dub? I know you came all the way to Dallas for the playoff game. Where'd you come from?
I live in Mississippi.
Mississippi? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's not okay. What's up, John?
What's
up, Robert?
We got a Viking fan in the house.
Looking for Darcy. Darcy is going to pop on.
Bro, he sent me a message saying he's not coming on. He says someone slipped him in the back chat. He's made some enemies.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
got two Johns here. John and John.
Yeah.
Oh, John.
Well, Sullivan, since you're on here, any takes you would like to give as far as what you feel about your Vikings during OTA so far?
I can't say anything right now. I can't. I would say J.J. McCarthy, but we're not going to see him. We probably won't see him this first year. So maybe in the preseason we'll probably see him. That's it, though. Dan Donald can be QB. So
you guys going to sign Jefferson? Not let him get away?
I don't know.
Everybody's looking for Darcy. He came on our show last night, bro, and just bombed.
I just don't know how they're going to be able to afford Justin Jefferson. I just don't know.
Yeah, exactly. He must like $40 million, something like that. That's what I heard.
They went head over heels with the T.J. Hawkinson contract extension.
I heard that a possible trade, which wouldn't be a bad idea if you get a haul for him. If you get a haul for him, you know.
You guys are gonna put the you're gonna get the one where you get 2 picks for him, right? 2 firsts. What are they? What I forget what that restriction is, but
franchise tag.
Yeah, the franchise tag. He's good for this year. He's just gonna sit out this year. There's nothing you can do if he sits out. He's already signed.
He ain't
right?
No. Fuck no.
You don't think so?
He's got one more year.
Yeah,
but that's the whole thing.
He
wants a contract. He wants an extension. He wants to know it's there. He wants $40 million. He wants someone to tell him they're going to give it to him.
Right.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy to me, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. I don't. How do you give a guy $40 million, a wide receiver?
Yeah, it's quarterback money.
That's where the money's going, though. I mean, look, bro, you don't have. Quarterbacks need that wide receiver, so if you're going to give quarterback money, it only makes sense that you're going to give the wide receiver. They go hand in hand.
We all know what's going to happen.
Correct.
After next year, they're going to 18 game
season.
season.
To demand that much is going to be coming down on how productive he is at his position.
But one thing about it is they're going to go to 18 game season, and then they're going to have like only 2 preseason games. They're going to give teams more money to play with. They're going to give the salary caps to go up higher. So eventually, it's like, you know.
Are you ready? Are you ready for this comment? Are you ready for this one? This one's going to really. Did you guys see Tyreek Hill wants a new contract? He's going to bankrupt. Do you realize if they give him a big ass contract, what kind of contract is JJ going to get?
Yeah, he's been asking for one for a while, and I think he's getting mad because he just gave what's his name a contract. Now he wants his contract, and he's not too happy about it.
You know what? As I recall correctly, I think I've seen somewhere where CD Lamb is waiting for Justin Jefferson to get his contract before his demand.
Yeah. That's what all these guys are, because that's what happens, right? One guy signs, he's the highest paid player. Then the next day, someone else signs, and they're like a few bucks higher because they want to be the highest paid player. The next guy, they're all waiting. And if Tyreek Hill throws his head in the ring, oh my God.
Yeah,
correct. I mean, look at T.J. Hawkinson and look at the contract that Travis Kelce got. Oh my gosh, man! So
you think that? So here's Matt. He's saying they're going to tag Jefferson so they can't let him, so he can't get away. But does that piss him off? Does that make him mad and not want? I mean, a lot of guys tag a guy just to keep him around so they can make a deal later. That's what I would,
Is he going to throw a hissy fit because Kirk Cousins isn't throwing to him anymore? I mean, if that's the reason, that's a dumb reason right there.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's a stupid reason.
I 100% agree with you. Look at that. Our whole wide receiver room is $9 million, bro.
Yeah.
Well,
For now, a couple more years.
Yeah, dude, in like
for
3
the
years,
time-
it's going to be out.
For the time being, like next season, one of those receivers is going to need a new contract.
Yeah, Watson. This is prove it year for him, man.
Watson's
That's
going
a
to ball
prove it.
out. Watson's going to ball out. I mean, Isaac called it. Isaac said he's going to have a
He has
Pro Bowl.
another hamstring. His contract just goes way the fuck down.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I like to take a moment to hold a funeral services for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Can we all bow our heads and
In silence.
take this moment in silence?
Sure. Let's bow. Let's bow.
All right, back to the show. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it was tough watching them lose that series like they did.
That last game was brutal. That last game was just brutal. Oh my gosh.
Hmm.
Yeah.
What happens? That's what happens when you underestimate your opponent, man. That's what happens when you underestimate your opponent. You don't
Yep.
prepare for them.
Exactly.
And I always say when it came to the Mavericks, Luka Doncic was no joke out there.
Right, and people say, "Well, we're a better team than Dallas." And if that's
Yeah.
true, okay, that might be true. But who's playing better at the time? Doesn't
Right.
matter who's better. Who's playing better at the moment? And Dallas played
Yeah.
better at the moment. I think they're going to win it all. So
I guess the
First,
Celtics
the Vikings
were-
lose to Philly in the
I guess
NFC.
Celtics, I don't know.
oh gosh,
Oh my God, rubbing it in,
Oh.
Isaac. Isaac's rubbing it in.
Isaac, get in here, get in here. I don't have.
Call
Darcy.
you out, Isaac.
I don't have Darcy, so I'll have you for a punching bag. So come on. Now let's get Meatloaf in here. We'll definitely have some fun.
Yeah, there you go. Go back to the old days, huh?
You're right.
Let's get Meatloaf in here.
Yeah, they never experienced the old days when we had open mic. Remember?
Oh,
You couldn't talk, nobody could talk.
Elvin Butler was
I've
in
been in
here.
plenty of those,
Rick Mott, what's his name? I can't think of the dude. Chicago Bears guy.
Richard
Richard
Oliver.
Richard S. Oliver. Yep.
That's all, yeah.
I was about to say, you were talking about Mr. ESPN too?
Yeah,
yeah.
there too. Yep.
Oh.
Tim Isaacson too. Gosh, man.
Yeah.
God.
Yell fest going on here. Yeah,
Who's
Richard
that one?
S.
Remember that guy?
Your team is trash.
Yeah. 9-6-1. 9-6-1.
No, he's 6-9-1.
6-9-1. That's the one. 6-9-1. Yeah.
Yeah, he kept saying it over and over. Put on the glasses.
Put on the glasses. Yeah.
Fucking done it. So
What's really funny, like you watch his lives, and then he'll talk like in his group, and then he'll talk about like GIF and Latron. What's that dude's name?
oh yeah, I know who you're talking
Latrell.
about.
Well,
Yeah, and it's like
yeah.
those guys aren't even in his group. I'm like, who the hell is he talking to?
yeah.
Guy's weird.
Mhm.
I think he snorts coke before he goes live, or he does something. I don't know what. The guy's off the wall.
I got it. Clickbait.
Clickbait.
Fucking clickbait.
Must be talking about Cal Williams again. Clickbait.
Who's the other guy? Who's the other guy? The guy in the bottom of the screen.
A-Dub.
A-Dub. It's A-Dub.
A-Dub. Who's he a fan of?
Packers.
Green
Oh,
Bay.
it's all Packer show. Geez.
Yeah. Well, finally someone else came on.
It's actually supposed to be open mic. Anybody can hop on. So.
Yeah, anybody can hop on tonight.
We get Meatloaf. It'll be like a big Packer war here.
Well, I was hoping we get a Bear fan or two.
we can't get Jamez and.
I guess none of the Bears are happy that they're on Hard Knocks, huh? What do you guys think about the Bears getting Hard Knocks? I mean, come on, man.
All the worst teams get Hard Knocks. So does that tell you?
I'm
Well,
not
the
watching
quarterback
it. I'm sorry, I'm not watching it, man.
The quarterback
I'm-
wears like what is it?
Nail
Nail polish,
Yeah.
nail paint.
Yeah.
So
We're Toot still. Cried to his mommy.
That's their stamp of approval.
hey,
They're relevant because they're on Hard Knocks this year.
Hey,
They got relevance.
hey, Robert, have you and Ken? Have you guys squashed your thing?
Yeah, bro, we're cool. We got our morning show. That's all that I'm going to say about it, man. We're not butting heads anymore, but you know we
Not
still
saying-
butt heads.
Not
Every
saying
day we
anything,
butt heads.
not saying anything to each other, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, we're just not. Look, man, I'm going to try to keep it professional. You know, I'm going to wait till War Week, and then I'm going to try to make them cry. All right. I'm going to be nice about it. War week, all bets are off.
Hey,
So all
when's the last time the Bears actually won in Lambeau Field?
Man, we tried getting him on. I'm telling you, he sent me a message saying for two reasons he wasn't getting out. One, he said his wife was crying because he's selling her trailer. And two, he went in the boom boom room, chat room, and got into it with a bunch of guys like John. That's why John's here looking for him. and he talks some shit.
Yeah.
He's dodging people right now. But yeah.
Funny thing about Darcy, I thought he'd get our show canceled yesterday when it came to that display.
He tried.
Was he?
What did he
really
do?
gonna-
What did Darcy do? What did he say?
He came on talking shit. I go, this ain't a dick contest. And he stands, goes, everybody whip him out. And he stands up and like he's gonna whip his dick out on fucking camera. And Ken's like,
He
you
put
better
his
not.
finger through. He put his finger through.
Yeah, he put
And
his
then
finger
once
through
he
his
pulls it
zipper.
right out, you're gonna be like, "Where's it at, dude? Is that a vagina?"
Why
What
did
do
he
you
give a slit?
Oh, man. He was mad, bro. He was mad. You know.
Right,
He was-
You know, I got a whole page of memes just to him. With the face on. I got memes like a fucking page long.
Hey, hey,
There he is.
Oh,
There he is.
here's
The
the
man of the hour we've been
there
waiting
he is.
Get your popcorn.
Hey, Darcy. Rumor has it that you lost your ponytail because you lost a small dick contest and somebody had smaller dick than you, so you had to cut your ponytail off and kind of go to Chowtown. Is that true or not true, man? Can you clarify that? And you wear a hard hat when you're doing it. That's another question, and you wear your safety vest when you're doing it. These are questions that need to be answered.
Well, I have my safety equipment on right now. It's FRC.
you should say that.
I was
You know,
wondering.
Okay.
Can I speak or no?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Go ahead.
I have
dude.
my safety equipment on. It's FRC. It's fire repainted coveralls. I can't go on fire because it just won't douse, right? It won't go up in flames like the flaming homo John Sullivan is. Have
No,
you ever
because-
seen? You know what John Sullivan does? He sucks cock for fucking pocket change. Have you ever heard that?
Hey,
Alex Conley and him.
Let me
Is
ask
that
you.
why
he
your
got-
pockets are empty?
No, listen, John Dorn, listen, John, everybody, listen. He gave Alex Conley a Frosty for a blowjob.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Didn't Tim Isaacson clap them cheeks or what, man? He clapped them cheeks big, didn't he?
So,
You wear your-
about
you
your
wear
buddy
hard
Tim
hat when you get
Isaacson,
Do you wear your hard hat when you get your cheeks clapped? Just asking, man. Another
well,
thing, too,
first of all,
how do you
he's
set a turd-
American,
how do you-
and
how do
I'm
you-
a pure Canadian. I'm
how do
pure,
you set a
right?
Turd on
We-
fire, man. Explain it to me, man.
You guys are crazy.
Is this clickbait?
Let me ask you. I'm gonna jiggle my zipper here.
You gotta jiggle it. That's all you better
That's
do.
a blouse,
Darcy.
dude. That's a skirt right there, man. But yeah, I'm dressed.
Yeah, and you got that
Okay.
slit.
man.
So you got that slit. So
So,
Dark.
are we gonna talk football, or are we gonna be obsessed
yeah, what
about
do
the
you
real
think
deal?
about the same old Lions that are
the real
foosballs?
view.
Okay. So, John Dorn, obviously you're delusional slappy. So you got him going what? 18 and 0.
I told you last year.
You got 'em going 18 and 0?
Mosley was sucked. I told you Sutton so was bad. Gardner didn't pan out. You know what? Your Holmes had to go back and fix his fuck ups from last
Right.
year. So what do you,
Okay.
how does that make you feel?
Who won the division last year? Can you speak up
Everybody
on
knew
that?
you're going to win the division because how we
Please,
were starting out,
please
the
be
Bears
loud.
were rebuilding.
John.
Everything was given to you on a silver platter. Now you're going to have to actually earn it this year. I'm not saying
Okay.
you can't do it. I'm just saying, this year you're going to have to earn it.
Okay, so do you want to put a bet on it?
Gosh.
Here we go.
I'll do a
Let's hear it.
profile bet. I'll definitely do a profile bet.
Profile bet.
No. I
Right.
want something better than that. I want you to put your wife's dress on after I win.
Oh shit! You gotta wear a dress too, though. If hey Darcy,
Yeah, if I lose, I'll put my wife is like
No,
110
you know
pounds, so
what?
you're
it's gonna be.
Ever in my life, ever dressed like a fucking girl like you do. I never,
I
ever.
thought you were a Packer fan. I thought you guys swung to the anal.
I don't put tutus on like you do.
tutus.
Darcy, my
Okay,
membership.
so let's
Hey, take
let's
a good bet
compromise.
here,
Let's compromise. Let's compromise because
Good bet.
everybody knows John Sullivan is a hermaphrodite, right? So let's do what John Sullivan does. You know,
Let's do what Darcy does. He'll make a bet, supposedly drunk, and then not remember, and then say that wasn't our bet.
Well, yeah,
I
don't drink.
He's
Yeah.
all
Hey,
being
John.
recorded.
John, I don't drink.
Yeah, you don't drink.
Anymore.
Sure. Okay, man.
Yeah,
Whatever, dude.
The fans
So what's the
want to
whole
hear
point?
it. What's the bet?
Okay,
He lost the bet, and he
Robert, no, I didn't
He did
lose a
not want
bet. No. I said, I'm your Huckleberry. And then he goes, oh, do you want to bet? And I didn't respond, but that he took it
you
as
said
like,
double or nothing. You said double or nothing, dude. I said,
and I said, I'm your Huckleberry. You
That
said,
basically
do you
means
want
I
to
got
bet?
you.
Do you
That-
want to
that
bet?
means
Do you want to
got
bet?
you. I'm your
I didn't
Huckleberry
like
because
it.
got
I
you.
didn't respond to
I
it.
got you.
See,
So,
this
hey,
is a
I agree.
Democratic,
Agreed,
Democratic
man.
Sullivan.
Here we go, man.
See,
He
the
cried.
Democrats all like to
Cried.
fucking
You
cheat.
know what? You know
Look
what?
how
You
they
know
fucking
what? The picture-
put Trump in fucking jail.
You know what I did?
Fucking Sullivan, the fucking Democrat.
What-
Hey, I want to ask a serious question. Robert. I want to hear from a Texas. I want to hear from a Texas Packer fan. What do you think your record's going to be, Robert? I respect your opinion.
We're going to be 12-5. I think I'm going to put a solid number 12 on it. We had 10 wins total last year. We had 9 in the regular season. I think Jordan Love makes that step up. Our defense is going to be better. I mean, we don't got no more Barry because Barry cost us 2 or 3 games last year.
Robert, I have to ask you about the scheme change, going from a 3-4 to a 4-3. That takes a lot of time to adjust to that with the new DC. Are you worried about that, or have you not factored into the 12 wins?
We'll have some issues in the beginning.
The Packers are traditionally not fast starters.
No, and that's fine. Look how we started last year. It was slow, but by midway we were turned around. We got into the playoffs. I don't want it to be that close. I don't want it to be where we just squeaked in like we did last year. We needed a win here, a win there. I don't want to see it like that. I want to be totally dominating. I want to be.
Hey, Darcy, did you just get off work at Walmart?
No, I drive fuel truck.
He did. He's a greeter.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Commented. I was just asking.
Okay. See, this is why John Dorn would never be on a serious show, because he's such a fucking bad troll. But Robert, the thing I'm concerned about, because I think Robert, I do believe the Green Bay Packers have the best home field advantage in the NFL.
How many games will Campbell fucking lose this year for you?
No.
Are we on a serious show, or are we on a trash talk?
Questions, but you're trying to dodge them.
Well, we got a dude, John, named Darcy. So I mean,
okay. So, do you want me to be on the show anymore?
Oh, we love
I could care less. I have one card.
It's open mic. Everyone's welcome here, man. Everyone's welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Okay.
You're always welcome.
Oh, okay.
Let's not go off the rails,
So,
guys.
can we speak like intelligent?
Yes.
We will.
Okay.
I asked you,
Start
what do you
taking shots,
think
we're
about the
gonna take
team
shots
aligned?
right back at you, buddy.
Yeah,
What do you think your lines are going to do this year?
Exactly.
You guys won 112 last year. What do you think you're going to improve? You're going to get worse?
I think we're going to get worse. Yes, I do.
He's honest.
So you? Oh no! Well, that's
He's
what we
always
want.
been honest. That's all thing I say about
You're
Darcy. He's always honest about his team.
You guys will be in it for the. What do you?
No.
I always am. I'm a realistic.
Mhm.
I had them winning nine games last year. That's the way I thought they would go, right? So I got them winning, 11 and tied with the Packers. I think Chicago's going to be a hell of a lot better at the end of the season, making a stretch run. With a rookie quarterback, it takes 7 games usually to finally, get the feel of and I think Minnesota could be like a 5-win team. JJ McCarthy, he's a product of the Michigan product. He can't really throw the ball down the field just like golf, right? Jordan Love can. I'm impressed with the Green Bay Packers, but John Sullivan, what's your latest deal here coming on Cyber Sunday tomorrow? Are you puffing off somebody for $20 or no?
Hey, Darcy, what's your latest on Sunday? You gonna bend over and have your cheeks slapped, or what, man?
What is that? What are you guys
He's
talking about?
bugging
What was he talking about on Sunday? What is that?
Cyber Sunday. That's not till I think December. So what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know, man. He's
Cyber
crazy.
Monday, actually. It's Cyber Monday. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, but
I like this one here, though. Do we need to put Darcy and Dorn on the short bus and drive home our parking lot?
Yeah, man. When's the last time you fucking won in Lambeau Field? Wasn't it like 2015?
that was a good one, yo. Oh shit, that was a good one.
Oh, shit.
Darcy does have a wing.
Yeah, sometimes you could get a good conversation with him, and then look, he goes off the rail, too. He sits there
You
and
like,
says,
you like Ken, you like poking the
he
bear.
does the same thing. Where did Darcy
Like
go? He
poking.
ran away. He ran
You poke
away.
me, you're gonna get bit.
He ran away.
Typical Darcy.
Well, it was getting good there for a minute. I was waiting for you guys to put a bet. John, you should really put a bet with his ass.
I told him, go
How
find
many
that.
games?
I'll make a meme for him.
Yeah.
Well, this was not last year. It was the year before. This was 2022 when Minnesota went to Philadelphia on Monday night and lost to the Eagles. And I lost. I bet with an Eagle fan, a profile pick bet, and I lost. And then he jumps in the comments saying, oh, "You want to go double or nothing?" I was like, "Profile pick bet." I was like, "Sure." And he goes. I go deal. He goes, "I'm your Huckleberry."
Yeah,
That's
he always
it.
says that.
That's
He always says that, yeah.
Yeah, that's
so-
I
means
remember that. I remember that, actually. And
then the Vikings beat the Lions, and then he tried backing out because his profile pick was going to be Skip Wagner.
there you go. Because that's all we gotta do. We do bets like that. You change the profile, and whatever we send you, you gotta put
For a
on
week.
your profile for a week.
Yeah, for a week.
Yeah,
That's always been the thing. That's always been our rule.
yeah.
And then he didn't want to do it.
That's why I said profile bet.
It's not like it's a hard. I mean, it's not like you're going to have it on there for a while. Some of those guys had a month.
But you just see some of the things. If you lose the bet, trust me, I always win. But I make memes. I make my own memes. They gotta win for a
Right.
week.
But then his reason is because his wife.
Yeah.
Really, your wife? That's your reason right there?
Yeah. She don't want it on there.
I've lost bets to Bill, and I've had the most ridiculous pictures, and I put them
Yeah.
up, and she's just like,
Bro, I
what
shaved
the
my
hell
whole
is that?
fucking head. I shaved my whole head because I lost the bet. What the fuck?
Oh, speaking of bets, let's get Nick Green on here. I'd like to know about that tramp stamp tattoo.
No, I didn't mention that earlier.
Let's get him on here.
Actually, man, he's at his tattoo guy today getting another tattoo, and he's supposed to we're supposed to have a decision on this other one very shortly because we're about to start the new season, and Nick still ain't paid up. So come on, Nick.
We want to see that live. We want to see that tattoo live.
Nick should have to get a tattoo, a tramp stamp that says Darcy and McBeal, the real deal.
Oh! I guarantee he'll never do that. I guarantee he'll never do that.
I know, but it'd be funny to make him do that, though.
Yeah, no, you're right about that. Darcy does. He does keep it real about his team. I mean,
No, he doesn't. That fucking homer.
I mean, nine wins is. I didn't expect him to go that low, honestly.
No, he can be straight, and then he fucking goes up, and he wants to fucking keep on
last
pick up. He
season.
wants to pick. He wants to
But
pick
Matt,
at people and get a play
Matt,
going.
if they start winning games, then he changes up everything. He's like, we're going to
Yeah.
win the division. We'll lose 2 games at best. And then he
Sure.
turns into a big homer.
Why you always, that's why you never
Funny
fucking.
thing is, I had a post where he once predicted his team was supposed to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No, I know exactly what post you're talking about. He made a lot of those posts.
Yeah.
They did
Never-
win the division. I'll give him that. He did call him winning the
But
division.
everybody knew they were going to win the division. The only
You know
had a chance, the Vikings and the Lions. And once Kirk Cousins was down, then it pretty much was the Lions. So it's
To a
good.
degree, I think for Detroit, the thing that's going to doom them is Dave Campbell. Because sometimes he's 4th downs and he goes for it. There's just sometimes it's like, don't
Teams are
do
getting
it.
ready for it. Teams are ready for it now. They're ready for
I
it.
mean,
They're waiting for it.
Right.
Yeah,
these
I was
2-point the 2-point conversions, like that will doom them right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
And you know what?
Yeah,
he should be happy. He should be happy they lost to Dallas because they would have beat Dallas.
Oh,
They would have had Green Bay in the wild
That
card
is
game,
real
and that
good.
would have been ugly for them because they would have
Yeah.
lost. They would have lost that game.
yeah. Exactly.
And I was about to say you might be spot on in the same thing. I would have said that Dan Campbell's aggressive nature caught up to him somewhere down that road in the second half of the season.
Right. I mean, eventually it's gonna know when to do it. I mean, there are times he does it when it's a great decision. There are times you say to yourself, is he on drugs? Is he drunk? You know, what's he on right now? Fuck.
And then I still cannot help watching that 49ers game thinking like Detroit almost became like the Atlanta Falcons in the Super Bowl against the Patriots, the way they lost that game.
Yep.
They choked away that second half, man.
That was great. That was great because you know what? I said, hey, this is the Vikings right here. But a different color and a different name.
Bro.
They had a nice lead and they fucking choked it out, man. God damn.
Packers do the same thing, man.
What about the Vikings though this year? I can't see if it's going to be good or bad because it all depends on Sam. You got the tools there. You know what I mean? It's all on Sam now. You know?
Yeah, Sam fucking Darnold. Ready for that, man.
Oh my God!
Take us to the promised land. Watch out.
You guys think how long before you put JJ in?
I hope not. I mean, I say this.
Okay, good. Because Minneapolis wants him in by week 9.
I would say maybe to back up, but not to take be a star. I just wouldn't, because then
he sure did, Chad.
You don't want him getting hurt or anything like that, and you don't want him to have his confidence ripped away. You want him to learn the system, learn from these other guys. You know, Sam Darnold's not the guy you want to learn from. It would have been great to have Russell Wilson to learn from him.
Tannehill will be better, I think. Tannehill will be better, I think.
Love's going to get his head.
Russell Wilson knows playoffs. He knows how to win. He's won a Super Bowl. That's the guy you want to learn from, not Sam Darnold.
Well,
Bakhtiari fucking record, man. Shit.
Right.
Well, Bakhtiari's free agent yet. So you think he'll go to the Jets soon?
No, you think Bach's going to the Jets?
Yeah. Do you think Bakhtiari's going to the Jets or?
I think he's going to go play for someone else, but I don't think it's going to be the Jets.
How do you think the Jets are going to be this year with Aaron Rodgers if he stays healthy?
I think they're going to contend.
I think, yeah.
The expectation is that the Jets should make the Super Bowl if Rodgers is healthy.
That's what I'm thinking.
Like all the pieces are there. Like they revamped that offensive line. They still got one of the top defenses in the AFC. So the expectation is they got to make a run for that Super Bowl this year if Rodgers stays healthy.
That's why I think Bach will go over there. I mean, come on, those are best buddies, man.
Yeah.
He's got to be going over there.
They gotta.
Yeah. Got it.
And also, I wouldn't be surprised if the Jets win their division this year too.
Oh yeah.
Especially when I think
it'll be them and the Dolphins. I think the Bills are going to basically fall off the cliff.
But when I heard that, though, Bakhtiari might go to 49ers.
The Bills lost too much. I don't think they could recover at all.
No, it might be a few years before they can really rebuild. So,
bear down, Matt. I'll give you your bear down.
Bear down to the basement.
Bear down all the way to the basement.
Hey, Darcy does that every night. Bears down at truck stop. he gets some cheeks clapped left and right, man.
Darcy looks like he just got out of work.
Speaking of San Fran, part of me I'm curious to wonder, are they still going to push with the idea of trading Brandon Ayuk or Deebo Samuel anywhere? Like, I think to where the Steelers quite possibly want to trade for one of them.
Which one?
Either Brandon Ayuk or Deebo Samuel from San Fran. Which one of those receivers is getting traded?
Yeah, that's a good question. I think they get rid of Ayuk. He wants out. I don't think Deebo wants to leave.
Try to get Darcy back on here.
He ain't coming back. We only got a minute left anyway.
Nah.
Yeah, there's only a minute left on the show, but
hey, you know what we'll do? We'll get him on here, and then we'll just leave him on here by himself.
Well, all right, everybody. I want to thank y'all for showing up on my first time running the open mic, and it wasn't a total disaster, but we have room to improve.
Hell yeah.
And it got a little. We just got to get the right people on here. So But in any case,
All right.
But sometimes you need that punching bag, and Darcy's a good person to have as a punching bag. It would have been nice to get him and Steve on here. Oh, him and Steve, that would have been fun. That would have been fun. Detroit Line against Detroit Line. Oh man, that would have been good.
Or easily the best moment would be Darcy and Tim together.
Tim, yeah.
Hendrickson, yeah, hell yeah.
This is a
What's
Huddle Sports
terrible
Network
because
broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube.